All right, let's go. Y'all ready?
You're listening to the Armon Wiggins Radio Show.
Get in here, everybody get in here.
Hot tea. Hot tea. As long as there's some hot tea, we can get into some things.
Get in here, everybody get in here. Yes. All right. What is popping, everybody? Where's my thingamajig? Hold on. Okay. What is going on? What is popping, everybody? What's popping? How is everybody doing? It's been a couple days since we've been live, child. And we better go live and get into some things, okay? Because it has been a minute. And you know we got to start it off with been a minute. Let's get her popping, okay? I got a couple things I got to do today. But you know, it's never too late for a little swallow me up. Get in here, everybody get in here.
Swallow me up.
Are y'all ready to get into some things?
Been a minute.
Are y'all ready to get into some things?
Stand up, let me see you shake it back. Move your body like a snake, look back. Ooh, you so thick, let me spank you back. You gon' make me break the bank, look back.
So
Ooh, you so fat, come and break me back.
I'm drinking
Smell so
tequila,
good, I wanna
child.
taste
There's a
you
little
back.
tequila in here.
Can I taste the bag? Can I taste the bag? You know the vibes. Listen,
5
I'm always
o'clock
outside.
somewhere.
Never been shy.
So we gonna get
high.
into some things,
Listen,
okay?
I'm geeked up. We never sleep. Top of my meat.
All right.
He like to eat. Bon appetit. So I'm trying to really hit it. I'm trying to get it bit it. I'm trying to really hit it. And I'm trying to get it bit it. Like it's been a minute, 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 been a minute.
All right. You guys can find that all over your streaming platforms, okay? Been a minute, Armon Wiggins, okay? Stream that, support that, listen to it. Let's get into some things, okay? Now, well, first, let's address the Twitter account. So my Twitter has been suspended, but never fret. The Twitter account will be brought back, okay? It happens. It was mass reported. Things happen. When you do this work, when you're doing the commentary, when you're getting into some things, people do it. This will not be the first time. It will not be the last. It's just what happens, okay? But I'm not really worried about it because we still have our YouTube channel. We still have our Instagram. So, girl, we down for a minute on Twitter, but we'll be back. It's part of the game. So that's that. Been a Minute is definitely on YouTube. It's actually in the top of my hold on. For anybody looking for it on YouTube, I'm about to show you before we get into some things. Hold on. Let me show you. You know what? There it is right here, look. Why do I do that? Hold on. Here we go. Is this it? Been a minute. Deposit your check. Not the one. All here. All of the songs right there. Right on YouTube. Okay? So don't say I didn't show you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay? So they're all there. Okay? Okay. Well, we got to get into some things. We need to talk about this verification because this verification's got the girls feeling some type of way. We need to talk about Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. We need to talk about Natalie Nunn and Scotty with the Body. That really, really turned me off. We got to talk about Chloe Bailey. Okay, there was a bit of a floppity flop here with the album. And then we're going to talk about Tokyo Tony. But let's start with Tokyo Tony first. Tokyo Tony is probably the worst mother in the world. I don't know what I would do if Tokyo Tony was my mother, I would probably my wrist, self, and jump off a bridge and if this was my mother. I've never seen something so toxic and so so disgusting and ugly. So Tokyo Tony goes and speaks out and says that Blac Chyna is a liar. This is all a PR stunt. It's all fake. She ain't but a and Blac Chyna, and she prays that the Lord would put Blac Chyna on her back. And you know what that means. On your back meaning eyes shut in the ground like that. And you know, with a lot of loss happening these days and not knowing that whatever given time, you know, your time has come, like you're called home. It's really crazy to me how a mother, Tokyo Tony's not a spring chicken. She doesn't know how long she's going to be here. You know, but anything can happen to Blac Chyna too. You just don't know how long you're going to be here. And for her not to even care about building and repairing a relationship with her daughter is just so beyond me. And I know Blac Chyna probably would love to have a relationship with Tokyo Tony, but it's so broken and so damaged and so bruised that she has to keep Tokyo Tony blocked to protect her peace and protect her energy. Because I feel like the minute she brings Tokyo Tony in, then Tokyo Tony has her hand out looking for 50 cents. And it's like, girl, you don't deserve 50 cents, 75 cents, $1.50. What have you done? And I think what pisses Tokyo Tony off is that when Blac Chyna does these interviews, Blac Chyna gives a lot of respect to her grandmother. You know, and Tokyo Tony feels as though I kept you. Blac Chyna doesn't seem to remember Tokyo Tony keeping her. And so I think there's a lot of animosity there because Blac Chyna does not give Tokyo Tony the respect that I think that Tokyo Tony feels like she deserves in regards to Blac Chyna's upbringing. Blac Chyna will accredit a lot of her upbringing to her grandmother. And I think that that hurts Tokyo Tony's feelings. But then on the flip side, Blac Chyna's experience is my grandmother was there for me, not my mother. So it's one of those things. Now, Blac Chyna, do I feel like this is a complete PR stunt? No. But do I think that this is a stunt of some sort? Yes. I think this rebranding, but I think it's a necessary rebranding. It's a rebranding in the right direction. I think things were getting kind of a little quiet for Blac Chyna. And she also has some revelations like, you know what? Let's do a switcheroo. We've got all the we got all the that we get, you know. I can't really do that no more. Let me be an elevated version of myself. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm here for Blac Chyna. I'm not really sure why Tokyo Tony seems to be so jealous of her daughter. It really feels like, you know, Blac Chyna kind of doesn't give her what she wants when she feel like she wants it. I don't know if it's a financial thing. I don't know if it's attention. I don't know if it's fame. But I think Tokyo Tony's a little addicted to fame, addicted to attention. She's online with Jaguar Wright, in and out of hotels, smoking herself, posting throwback pictures of herself, and just looking a mess. You're jealous of your daughter, your only child. Tokyo Tony, you are a pathetic piece of and you ought to be ashamed of your you raggedy. Yes. you know, and that's unfortunate. And I would hate for this to be my mother. Like, you got to think about it on Blac Chyna's side. Tokyo Tony's getting older. You didn't have a relationship with your daughter when she was a child. Now older, you don't have a relationship with her. I would be so sent and so sick because, you know, something may happen to Tony and they never had a relationship. If I was Blac Chyna, I would just be like, girl, I want a relationship with you. Why can't we have a relationship with you? And so it's a really unfortunate situation that Blac Chyna has to not even have a relationship with her mother because her mother is so toxic and volatile and jealous. That's so crazy to me. How your mother can be that envious and jealous of you. So, Tokyo Tony, we hope you get it together and we hope you find peace and happiness in whatever it is you're looking for. But your youth is over. You will never be Blac Chyna. You will always be Tokyo Tony. Do with that what you may. Find peace, happiness, and serenity in that. Not tearing down your daughter. In a world where she's going to get torn down by people like me and everybody else, why are you tearing her down? You're a nasty, decrepit and you'll never prosper in that way. Okay, let's move on. So, that was that. Let me tell you, I'm gotten too old. Child, I went to Sunday Funday. We did like a 2 p.m. Sunday. Didn't get home till 5 a.m. Monday. Done. Done. I'm like, girl, how did this happen? I was in the bed all day, barely recovering. It was a mess. But I had a blast. But I'm just like, girl, I'm getting too old for this. But yeah. So Sunday, Monday, I was gone like the wind, baby. I was out of here. Okay. I'm trying to get my life back. You know, the older you get, the longer it takes to recuperate. I'm like on day 2, and I'm like, okay, gotta wake up. I could take a nap right now, to be honest with you. I really could. My goodness. But anyway, let's continue on. So, I was looking, and I seen what did I see? I seen that Complex did like a top 25 media personality, Black media personality list, right? And this is their top 10. Joe Budden, DJ Academics comes in at number 2. Charlamagne at number 3. Gillian Wallow at number 4. Nori, number 5. Kai Cenat, the Twitch streamer. Cretia Please. Elliot Wilson. Math Hoffa. I don't have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? However, there was a long list of 25. You guys got to go check it out. What I liked about it was, while they said good things about the people, they said the negative things as well. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. They had everybody on here from Angie Martinez to Angela Yee to Joe Budden and everybody in between. However, I'll say this first. I'm not a hater. But when we talk about hip-hop culture, whether they're salacious, whether they are moving the needle forward in a way, I personally feel as though Tasha K should have been on this list. She has broken some stories, and she also was sued by Cardi B. So I don't know. I think that Tasha K could have been on this list. A lot of people don't think that she could have been on this list. I feel like she could have been on this list because a lot of these people have reported on her stories. I don't like Tasha K. But I'll be honest. I think Tasha K could have been on this list. It's no shade. Now, you guys want to see the full list of 25? Okay, let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull up the full list of 25. Let's just go through it. Girl, Jason Lee's on the list too, but I feel like she had them rewrite up her article because she didn't like that they called her messy on there. Hold on. They really giving Creisha Please a lot in media. They got her a whole spread. The making of Creisha Please, and it's a whole thing. Wow. It's a whole thing. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Do they have the complex 25 media hip hop media power rank? Hip hop media power rank. Who has the most power in hip hop media, from rappers to radio hosts to YouTubers to Twitch streamers and everyone in between, in our inaugural power ranking? Okay. So I don't know all these people. You got to go through and read how and why they did the list the way that they did. You can go check it out. So Jazzy, the little girl, she comes in at 25. I just got hip to her. I didn't really know who she was. I watched her. I understood it was cute. Nyla Simone, I don't know her. I guess she works for the Breakfast Club. Sway, I definitely think that Sway should have been further down the list, but Sway in the Morning, obviously. I definitely don't know this guy. I definitely feel like the Genius guy could have been on this list. Rob Markman, is that his name? I don't know, but I don't know who this dude is. I've seen his YouTube videos before. He really does great breakdowns on albums and reviews. Anthony Fontano, he's really good. Nadeska, yeah, that's an obvious one. I could see that. Adam No Jumper, Adam 22, I could see that. Definitely. Big Boy, yes, at 18. Jinx, love Jinx. Love Jinx, love Jinx. And Jinx is just a vibe. Jinx is very smart. Jinx is very articulate. Jinx is smooth. I like Jinx. Peter Rosenberg, that was an interesting one. Funk Flex, I like Flex, so I could see that. Angela Yee, I don't like Angela Yee, but I get why she's there. She got to be on the list. Ebro, makes sense. But I feel like he could have been a little bit higher up too. Angie Martinez, okay, makes sense. Jason Lee, they changed his thing. You gotta go get it and read it. I don't know who this dude is. I don't feel like he should have been at number 10. And Jason Lee didn't need to be at number 11. And how was Jason? I don't know. I feel like any of these people could have been in front of Jason Lee. I don't know about Rosenberg, though. Adam No Jumper really could have been, though. No shade. Okay, anyway. Vlad, clearly Vlad TV's in the top 10. Elliot Wilson, okay, I see that. Creisha Please coming in at number 7. I kind of could see it. I could really see her coming in at number 5. Like, her stuff, she really did her big one with this. Kai Sanat. I feel like I ought to put Creisha Please first. Nori, I see, obviously, Nori from Dream Champs. Killian Wallow, $1 million worth of game. I see it. Charlemagne the God. I'll be honest with you, Charlemagne has gotten watered down. So I understand why he's at number 3. Charlemagne not hitting like he used to hit. It don't really hit the way he used to hit. Like, Charlemagne is like saved now and so into mental health. So he not really hitting like he used to hit. DJ Academics. I could see Academics being here. And Joe, but I'm going to be honest with you. There was a time And I'm going to be real. There was a time where I felt like I could always watch Joe Budden and I would be excited to hear what Joe Budden says. Go back to at least 2019, 2020. I was a big Joe Budden fan. But after Rory and Ma and all that stuff, I kind of was less interested in Joe Budden. And then while, I don't have a problem with Joe, but when I listen to Joe talk, he has like this gatekeeper. I don't like this gatekeeper syndrome that some of these people have. And while I would love to admire Joe and look up to Joe and respect Joe, I feel like if you become any sort of competition or if you start to move into a space, Joe Budden could be a little bit of a hater. You feel me? I feel like he could be a hater on up and coming people. I feel like Joe Budden really doesn't want a lot of people in the pod media space. It's just from a various different things that he's said, and I've seen that energy now a couple of times, and I'm like, yeah, he's not really for new people to come into the space. He kind of like, I'm here, and I don't want you new niggas coming through. Because I remember on Clubhouse, he was talking like, well, it's the pandemic now. Everybody wants to be a podcaster. And I remember him saying some things like, I like seeing other people try to come into the space and fail. Just things like that. You know what I'm saying? So it seems as though, he feels like people should have to come through him. There was a point where I felt like Joe honestly, I would keep him at number one because he has the number one podcast. I still would keep him at number one because I still feel like out of everybody, he has the most sauce. However, I still feel like his sauce is drying up, but it's still more than everybody else on the list. But Joe, I just can tell like he's either super, super biased or like boring. You know what I mean? And he used to be a lot more entertaining and interesting and colorful in his commentary. But you can tell when he's gotten in bed too far deep in bed with certain people. And things have just changed since the podcast what changed with Rory and Ma. So now, because this list was not a list about kissing people's butts and saying everything that they wanted to hear, I think that they could have added Tasha K onto this list. That's just my thought. I think she has added to hip hop culture. It's no shade. Can't stand her, but she has added it. Like my thing is this. I like to be fair, and I don't want to be a part of a list. Like, I know there's some people that I don't like that are talented in a space. And I feel as though when you try to act like certain people shouldn't be in certain spaces for you to feel good and look good, you illegitimize the experience. So I'm not going to sit up here and act like Tasha K shouldn't be on the list and other people should just because I don't like her, because I want to be on the list. I don't want everybody to be like, oh, this list is not legit because they don't have such and such on here. This is, you know what I'm saying? So I can be on a list with a bunch of ops that is worth it because I want to be in a legitimate space. I don't want to illegitimize any part of my come up. So even if that takes me sharing space with people that I don't like, I can do that because if they're good, they're good. All right. So now let's get into, I don't know, my spirit is taking me to Cardi B. So Cardi B is planning to come back outside. We're excited about it. Cardi B is headlining Summer Jam. The girls are out. The girls are getting ready. Cardi B is working out. It's time to get into some things. Headlining, and then we got Ice Spice, Coi Leray, Glorilla, Lola Brooke, the day after my birthday. Oh, maybe I should call Cardi B and say, hey, can you give me tickets to Summer Jam? It's my birthday. Look, should I call her? The girl. Can I go to Summer Jam for my birthday? Can you get me a ticket? I might call her too, be like, girl, let me tell you something. If you see me at Summer Jam, it's because she got me a ticket. I don't know if she'll do it. Y'all think I should ask her? Hey, it's my birthday. Can you give me a ticket to Summer Jam? I'll get my flight. Just give me the ticket. Yeah, so girl, that would be fun. I've never been. I cannot call her now. She would go crazy though. I'll call her and see what she says. I don't know. Would she get it? I don't know. How do you ask somebody something like that? Hey, can you give me a ticket? I want to go. That's some bold. But you know what they say? Those that don't ask, a closed mouth will not get fed. Maybe after a few shots, then I'll be like, let me see if she can give me a ticket to Summer Jam. Y'all think I should do it? If she says she'll give me a ticket, I'll go. I'll book a flight, and I'll go to Summer Jam. So Ice Spice, Coi Leray, Glorilla, Lola Brooke, French Montana, 5 Foreign, Lil TJ, celebrating 50 years of hip hop with the Locks. So I'm hoping and I'm praying, and Cardi B, if you hear me, I'm hoping and I'm praying that we're going to have a new single out for this time. We need a new visual, a new single. We need you to pop out with new music. You are headlining. There needs to be a new record out no later than May 1st. It is April 4th. We need a record out in the next week and a half. We need a record out in like 2 weeks. I feel like we can get it. I feel like we can get it April 15th. April 15th something. April 8th, April 15th, April. I feel like an April 15th, April 20th. We need that. We need that. So shout out to Cardi B. And we need that. And we're excited to see her get back outside. Okay. Speaking about outside, the girls are feeling like Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj might be doing a Princess Diana remix because Nicki Minaj was caught kind of, rehearsing Princess Diana lyrics in her own way. Okay? Like that, keep it a stack. If we keeping it a crack. Okay? Like that, keep it a stack. Just move out because they know I got bands. Okay? This sounds like a verse. Like that, keep it a stack. If we keeping it a crack. I want that because that Princess Diana has not taken off yet. That Princess Diana, y'all haven't really ate that yet. I need that. Like, keep it a stack. Bitch, move out because they know I got beans. Okay? I need that. And let me tell you something. That Ice Spice goes crazy in the club. That red ruby with the sleeves. Goes crazy in the function. It goes crazy in the function. It's no shade. It's no shade. So I'm here for it. I'm here for this link up, and I'm here to see what's going on. Okay, so we'll see if the girls end up linking up and getting into some things. It's not much to see here right now, but I'm hoping for the summer they give me what I'm looking for. Okay, who else? Okay. Since you guys always say I'm bullying, I'm going to read you somebody else's review. Because I know y'all all wanted this to... And here's the thing. Y'all all wanted this to do well, but nobody listened to it. Nobody listened to it. But I told you, we knew this. I love Chloe Bailey, but we knew that Chloe Bailey was going to flop. The album has flopped. It has sold 10,000 copies. I tried to listen to it. I don't remember one song except the song that Body Do. I like that song. I hate the intro. Do you ever wonder who's your man? No. I'm no. No, I'm not trying to sit and think about who is my nigga. No, I'm not. I wouldn't be in a good mood at any point. And even if mine was, I'm not sitting thinking about it every day. What the are you talking about? I'm not finna my day thinking about what eat. Are you? But so that's where she lost me. But I liked her in the Lotto interview. She seemed sweet. However, she's still so cringeworthy. And it's just not sticking. And what's not sticking is she hasn't connected to her fans. So this is what one fan wrote. I'm going to try to read it to the best of my ability. Okay. And Beyonce is letting her go out bad. So I think the problem that she's facing, this is what the fan wrote, is that she wishes she had an audience that she doesn't have. Because Chloe times Halle made music for the perspective of young women who had some sense. And they were signed to Beyonce and had supportive parents. They both end up garnering a fan base of people who have sense. Chloe, however, wants desperately to tap into the we don't have no sense market. But the no sense audience has already dubbed her lame because she appears to have sense. Okay. So she has an audience full of people who want to see her win and want to see her make music from the perspective of a self-actualized young woman with some kind of self-esteem. But because she wants the audience of people who love toxic relationships and watch the Zeus network all day, she releases music about happily getting cheated on and standing by her man. She releases music about cheating back after she is cheated on. She makes songs about with a known Chris Brown. And now a like Future, because the audience she wants are the people who thrive in chaos and dysfunction. But the chaos audience already don't like her. So all she ends up doing is making music that her actual audience really does not connect to, and that her desired audience don't want to hear from her. If Sweetie and Summer Walker made Cheat Back, it would be a hit. I don't think Sweetie could make a hit, but I hear what you're saying. Summer Walker or SZA, yes. Definitely Summer Walker, Cheat Back. It would be a hit. But from Chloe, it's just like, girl, what are you doing? And this is the part that got me. I tried to listen to her album, and a song started with her speaking. Have you ever wondered who else your man is? And at that point, I knew that this album was not for me. I do hope that the Chaos Legion from the Zeus Network starts to believe that she actually is as toxic as they are. So that is what one fan had to say. Oh. My friend that works for actually the record label sent it to me. You know, I have a lot of friends. I have friends over at Warner, Interscope, and a Sony. And one of my friends that worked at the label sent that to me. Because they go and scour these comments and see what the people are saying about albums. And so they sent that to me from a fan. And I'm over here gagging like, girl, I agree with some of that. So that is what people are saying about the album. I'm gonna be honest with you. It wasn't bad. I listened to it, but there was also a song in here. And people are gonna say I'm being messy. There's this girl, this artist. Her name is Inaya. I think she's heavy set a little bit. Let me see. She sings a song called Falling, 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 Falling for You. Baby. Falling, 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 falling for you. Well, Chloe has a song called Falling for You. And it goes, falling, falling, falling for you. Falling, 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 falling for you. And I'm like, did she take that girl's song? But nobody is talking about it. I didn't want to be one to gossip, but I'm like, she took that girl whole song. She took that girl's song. And I love that song. And the whole thing is, though, and Naya or Nia, her song was out first, and Chloe has been taking girl sounds. And I'd seen that firsthand because that Nia song is on my, I'm about to show y'all, because that's on my playlist. I'm about to show you, because y'all not going to call me no liar. And I played it on my StationHead. Look, hold on. I'm not going to lie. Watch, I'm about to show you so you can go listen to it on your own. Now look. She got a song right here. This girl right here. She got a song called Fallen. But Chloe got a song called Fallen too, and it sounds just like it. When did this song come out? 2021. Falling, 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 falling for you. Maybe I'm falling, 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 falling for you. Okay, now let's look at the Chloe Bailey. Oh, this is my girl too. I listen. Now, y'all wanna know who I re-listen to all the time? I'm still on this album. I love this album. I listen to this every day. This is what I listen to. I love this album. I love Nyjah. I listen to this every single day. I listen to this every day. But anyway, okay, look. Let's see. Now, she got a song called Falling for You. Falling, falling, falling for you. For riding. I do falling, falling, falling for you. I'm telling you, you gotta get it. I can't play it here, but you gotta go get you gotta get the tea. I set the breadcrumbs. Go get the tea. 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 I gave you guys the breadcrumbs. But yeah, that's some tea. But yeah, back to the album. Anyway, I mean, I don't know. It was okay. I tried to listen to it, but girl, I ended up, she has some moments where I'm like, okay, take me there, and then I zone out. And I don't zone out because I'm lost in the music. I zone out because I forget, like, oh girl, wait, I'm still listening to this. I zone out because I'm like, and then I don't remember a single song. But I like Chloe. I do. But she's not sticking. But anyway. Thanks, Chloe. Good luck. What else? Okay. Can we get into a little mess? I want to know, and I like Natalie. Are you guys watching? Baddie South? I'm gonna be honest with you, and I may never host a Zeus Network thing because how honest I'm about to be. Natalie, it's nothing personal, but what I like, Natalie, I feel like I have to be afraid because I'm seeing an energy of a person that I like, of energies that I have attracted before, like a Tasha K, a Jason Lee, kind of, controlling dance, try to like play in your face kind of energy. And I feel like that Natalie has that spirit. Well, she will play in your face. And because she can provide opportunity, she will always be able to get away with it because she's been in the game so long. So she's numbed herself to feelings and emotions and leveled them out to this is business. And you have to be careful with getting in bed with those kind of people because they will burn you and you will think nothing of it. They will think nothing of it and they will make you look crazy. You know what I'm saying? They will make you look crazy and they will move on. And you will look like the bitter one. You will look like the mad one. You will look like the one that was unhinged, the one emotionally that lacked emotional intelligence. When in all actuality, she can set the floor and play in your face if she feels like you need her. And I say this to say, I watched that episode. I watched that episode with her and Scotty where Krishan slapped her. And I didn't, because Natalie went live like 2 weeks ago. And I didn't know what the tea was. But now that I've seen it, I'm like, girl, you tried it. You literally tried it and attacked Scotty because you felt embarrassed that Krishan popped you on live. And you really want to beat Krishan, but you really didn't know how that was going to go. I feel like she wanted it with Krishan, but she didn't want to be mopped up by Krishan. I think that Krishan and Natalie and Krishan don't like each other because, granted, Krishan is ignorant. Krishan is very ignorant. But Krishan, to a certain degree, does not need Natalie. And Krishan feels herself, and she talks about how she's sharing her platform. She doesn't need the show. And Natalie feels like, girl, you need the show. I helped you out. So I get both perspectives. I think Krishan should leave and do her own thing. I think Krishan should have been got from under Zeus. Girl, polish up and be bigger than. Krishan has the potential right now, if she parlays this right, get from under Zeus in its entirety. Don't do any more ensemble cast shows. Get off of reality TV and focus on being an artist or something. Like, polish it up, get with some other people that's not going to exploit certain aspects of your life, and move into that direction. I don't know if she's mentally ready. I don't know if she's decided that that's what she wants to do, but she doesn't need to do the show at all. Okay? If Chrisean played her cards right, she could be bigger than Natalie Nunn. To a certain degree, I think she's still more viral and bigger than Natalie Nunn, but that's for now. Natalie's had a longer career, so Natalie just like, this is a research for Natalie, and this is a good look for Natalie. But Chrisean could be bigger if she played her cards right. I don't know if she has the mental capacity to or the business smarts to really do that. That's another conversation. However, the Scotty and Natalie thing, I feel like Natalie, if you weren't going to fight Chrisean, you shouldn't have popped Scotty. I don't care if Scotty was laughing, if Scotty didn't jump in. My thing is, girl, I'm not about to knock nobody if you not fighting them first. My thing with Natalie, I feel like Natalie kind of wants that, like, Jocelyn Hernandez thing, where Natalie wants to give, like, I'm such a bad, you know, you talking greasy to me, and then I got my hitters on the side that's just gonna come out and whop you, and I could just give, like, girl, I don't do no talking, I got hitters. That's what she wants. But Natalie hasn't cultivated, though, that loyalty. You don't have hitters like that. You're going to have to pay for that because your friends, your girls, they don't love you that much because they don't know if you're really loyal to them because you have shown them that you will flip on them. So you don't have girls that's just going to come and take a lick for you because you haven't displayed that type of loyalty. Natalie wants to be like the queen pin where she could do all the talking, cause all the ruckus, and don't fight. You talking to me crazy? I got a hitter on my side. She wanted Scotty after that to come up behind Chrisean and bang Chrisean head into the wall or something. But that's all for Natalie's ego. So Natalie could sit back like, yeah, big Nat, not the little one. But meanwhile, I'm the one that did the work. That's what it feel like it's given. That's what it feel like it's given. And when the girls don't do that or give her that, she gets mad at them. And my thing is, I'm not finna go and fight Chrisean if you ain't finna fight Chrisean. For what? Okay? Natalie had plenty time to get up and snatch Chrisean before the slap. Chrisean thinks she gonna keep digging in my food. Don't dig. You're dirty. Do not dig in my food. You dirty. You're disgusting. You would have did that one time, girl. Okay, you're trying it. The second time, me and you finna get into it. Stop playing in my face. Stop digging in my food. Like, girl, stop playing with me. She could have got to Chrisean. She didn't want to. Instead, she took her anger out on Scotty. But that was an easy target. Because when I'm listening to Scotty, and mark my words, I don't think that they will be friends. I know that they're showing that they're friends now, but Scotty has not forgot. The problem is this, though, and this is what I want everybody to understand. This is why I can get on my platform every day, and people say you burn bridges, you won't have opportunities in Hollywood. This is one of the reasons why I don't care about that, because television shows get canceled, jobs go under, you lose your businesses, you can lose things. Nothing is permanent. But one thing that's almost a 100% guarantee is my platform that I built. So not a Natalie Nunn, a Taj, Jace, Zeus, nobody. If I don't have nothing else, I got my camera that I purchased. I got my YouTube channel. As long as I stay within the guidelines, keep creating good content, I got my people here. We good. Everything else is icing. Everything else is cool. That's cool. That's cool. But I don't need it. Does that make sense? So this is why I'm not letting nobody play in my face. And I'm not going to put myself in a position for a person to be able to play in my face. Because you can't dangle a carrot in front of me. Because, girl, I don't need it. It will be nice, but I'll come sit up here and right here and right here and do what I'm doing and be fine with it. So I say that to say, Scotty said something that was really, really interesting. She was like, I could have hit you, Natalie. And she was like, but I didn't. And then she said in her confessional, she's like, but why would I do that? Because, you're my boss. You put me on. Then she cried. So Scotty, in my mind, what that tells me intuitively is you don't like Natalie. You know she played in your face. But you feel like you need her because she's giving you a platform, and without it, you don't have anything. So she manipulates you to be afraid to go against her, because if you go against her, Scotty, no shade, can be replaced. So if Scotty goes and stands up for herself, Natalie will replace her. Natalie will get dragged, maybe a couple days on Twitter. She'll trend. Natalie will get off on that. She's already been in this game long enough. She'll trick her mind into it's just business. In 2 days, they'll forget about it, which we will. Something else will happen. Natalie will be posting online. She'll bring some new girls in. The cycle will restart. It's Natalie's show. It'll be some more hot topics. The energy will be up. We're not going to be like, Natalie, we're not going to stop watching the Zeus network because they got rid of Scotty. So ultimately, Scotty loses. We all know how Natalie is. She'll end up moving forward. Eventually, we'll forget it. We'll just chalk it up because the content will be good still. Natalie will still appear to be winning, business-wise, even though her soul could get dark. And she'll have to deal with that when she falls asleep. However, she deals with, whatever in her mind about burning bridges and, burning people that's close to her, that's loyal to her. She'll have to deal with that. But even those people, they justify what they do in their mind as business, and people being jealous of them or hating on them or somehow wanting to be them and not understanding. So then they're able to throw that ideal in their mind and keep moving forward. And I say all that to say is Natalie will continue moving forward, being who she is. And because she has longevity and because it is her show, she'll be able to get over the dragging on Twitter. They'll just monetize it. And who ultimately loses is Scotty, because Scotty has nothing. Even though Scotty was wrong, even though Natalie was wrong, Scotty has nothing. So she can't even really defend herself because it's Natalie's show. And if Natalie got rid of her, yeah, we drag Natalie on Twitter for maybe 2 days, but then we'll forget about Scotty. Natalie will keep pushing, and it'll be a new season. And then we'll be watching again. Natalie knows that. And so I don't think that was right for her to pick on Scotty like that, because I feel like she knows Scotty is kind of weak. And I feel like she wouldn't have played with Rolly like that. I don't feel like she would have played with Krishan like that. But I feel like a lot of these girls need to come on with something. This is why it's important to have a platform before you feel like somebody is putting you on, because people will play in your face when they feel like you need them. You know what I'm saying? So this should be a lesson for Scotty to figure out, okay, how do I get my own thing going? Or anybody thinking about auditioning for future shows and doing stuff like that, build your own platform first. Build your own platform first. Because when you look desperate and you look thirsty for it, people will play in your face. And see, that's why I'm glad I built my own platform, because, girl, I'm not going to let nobody play in my face. In the sense, if I get fired, if I never get an opportunity, guess what? I got my YouTube channel. So, yeah, that was my thought on it. I just did not like that. That kind of really turned me off. I thought that was very late that she did that. And I feel like if it happens again, I feel like Scotty is going to defend herself. I feel like Scotty isn't really fooling with her like that, but I feel like Scotty is playing the long game. Scotty likes the cameras. Scotty also knows that she can be replaced. So Scotty is going to endure the BS until she can't endure anymore, because she enjoys the fame, the money, the parties, the trips. So you will let people play in your face because you don't want to lose that. And that's what happens. Okay. But y'all know me, I'm not one to just let people play in my face. I can't take that. You're not going to sit and play in my face. No, ma'am, I cannot. I cannot. And some people are like, well, you know, that's why you're not going to get this and get that. You're probably right. Okay. Let's talk about this verification badge, child, that's got the girls in a tiff. All right. Girls, so Instagram has revealed its verification. So basically, everybody can get verified now. You wait on the list, and you get verified. The verification is to protect your platform from being, copied or there's a lot of people spam. And so, yes, I did pay the $14.99 for my subscription. Because I do have a lot of people that when I run contests on this platform, when I do anything, I have a lot of people, you guys DM me all the time telling me that this person is trying to be me. And because I'm so vocal on social media, people will spin narratives and tweet as me, and people will post as me to try to get engagement. So I needed this. And I'm be honest with you, I should have been verified. It's no cap. I should have been verified. So I'm happy that the verification is open. Now, a lot of people that are already verified feel some type of way. And to me, I'm not understanding why. People are trying to say, and to me, it's not like your Beyoncés and Rihanna's and CardI, Nicki Minaj's and Drake's, Kanye's of the world, Jay-Z's, like real celebrities. It's like this influencer culture, or it's like these B, C, D, Z-list celebrities that feel like they had a one-up on the general public. But yet, these are the people saying that we hurried up and went and bought the verification because we're trying to be validated. But yet, you're the one complaining that we're able to get the verification. That's because the verification badge validated your experience. It made you feel like you were a part of an elitist club. It made you feel like you were superior. It made you feel like you were popping. It made you feel like you were better than. And now because there's access for all, you don't feel as popping. You don't feel like we should have it. But my thing is, when you're that high, if you're supposed to be that high up, you're not really worried you shouldn't even feel what we got going on. So if you are a verified person right now and you're feeling some type of way about us regular folks or whoever, us new people getting verified, it shows where you are in proximity. Beyonce don't feel what we got going on over here. Cardi B working on her performance and her shows. If you can feel and see everybody, if you down here with us getting our little verifications and you feel that energy, you closer to a regular person than celebrity, my guy. You're closer to here than you are up here. So maybe it was just a reality check for you. Because you shouldn't even be fazed by what's going on down here if you up here. The niggas up here they can't, we stay so high up, it's blurry. They got verified. What is that? What is that going on down there? Oh, I'm verified? I don't even know what that is. My team did that. You think Beyonce worried about if she have a verified badge or not? Oh, because if she lose hers, she ain't the most Grammy Award winning artist of all time. That doesn't mean nothing to her because she's a real star. This stuff only means stuff to those people that feel like they had it before us. This means stuff to those losers, clout chasers, and people that felt like they were better than for clout. Real stars, real celebrities, their validation and their value is not based upon a verification ticket or tick, and mad because the general public are now open to it too. You think me being verified makes Cardi B feel away? No, because when she go to sleep, it don't matter how many blue check marks I got. She still know that she got more money than me. And not a ticket or a sticker or a tick is going to change that. So why should she care? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are y'all so pressed? But you know why? Because there's some of those people out there, they were controlling. Remember, see, some of these people, their leverage would be, oh, I can get you verified. I know someone over at Instagram. If you do this for me, I'll get you verified. Oh, you want to be verified? You need me. Don't you want to be verified? Now you don't need that. I don't need you. You don't need it. No, I'll verify myself. It's control. Yeah, girl, it's that gatekeeping syndrome. It's that, oh, look, you're doing this and I'm doing this too, but I'm verified, so I'm better. Well, girl, now we all verified. So now your work literally has to speak for itself. Your influence literally has to speak for itself. Your music, your poetry, your books, whatever it is, literally, it has to be in the work. And my thing is, people saying, oh, well, you're paying. Yeah. It makes sense for me to pay for it because, first of all, let's be very clear. So many people Because I thought about it. For brand deals, for, opportunities. I thought about like, okay, so what do I need to do for my platform to be taken more serious? I really thought about, okay, let me call a publicist and pay for it. They're charging $5,000, $10,000 for that. Some people paid for that. Some people even, some of your favorites, they even pay for articles, bootleg articles written by random people, because you have to have a certain amount of articles written about you when you apply. So sometimes they'll either pay a publicist $5,000 to $10,000 and the publicist knows somebody that can get these done, or you go and you can pay for a bunch of articles in major publications to be written about you, a bunch of generic articles. Then you use all those articles and apply. So it's not just so legit. Anyway, people have been paying behind the scenes forever. Now it's just made public. So, not all, but a lot of people have been doing that. And I see people saying, I'd rather it authentically. Well, at this point, this is the only way you get it. Would I rather, do the work and put it up there? Yeah. But what I'm saying, even in that, for me, I'm speaking for me. Maybe I don't have articles and TMZ and this and that, but I've put in enough work. I have enough celebrity engagement. I've done enough interviews. Enough celebrities follow me. I have a platform that gets millions of viewers per month. I should have been verified. So I don't feel any way about buying mine because this is actually overdue. I'm a culture shifter. I move the needle forward in culture. Whether you want to see it or not, I'm one of those people. I should have had one of these. But because it was so hard to get through and you got to do this and do that and do that, I don't qualify. But I should have had one of these. I've done the work, done the time, had the engagement, the celebrity interaction. I'm literally a public figure. I needed one of these. Period. So I don't feel any kind of way. However, I will say this. People are really complaining and tripping. And honestly, what are you complaining for? It's probably going to change. More than likely. More than likely, they will have like a celebrity one, a public figure one, or one for businesses to separate it. And I think that's what people want. They like less about, I think some of those people, for now, I'll take this to give me, to protect me against people creating fake pages. But yes, you will want the celebrity verification or the public figure. I will want that too. Not to say I'm a celebrity or look at me, but I want it because the people that I would want to work with, they only seem to respect those kind of people. So if you don't have that verified, some people wouldn't even respond to your message. Or they feel like, because that's the mindset they live in. Oh, you're not big enough. You're not popular enough. So I want everything. So then there's no excuse for us not to work together. You feel me? So if there's another one, then I'm going to get that because I want the respect for the platform. So it's a respect thing too. So I'm just saying the color will most likely change. So there will be that level of separation. So for the girls that's crying, why are you even crying? It's probably going to change, baby. And then you just get the one that changed. But you sound so pressed and so mad when if you were an actual celebrity and you were really booked and busy and you were really popping, you shouldn't even feel all this energy down here. You should be up there with the girls that's like, oh, that's cute for them. You shouldn't even know what's going on down here. Like, why are you so pressed? Why? I feel like a lot of these girls are pressed because they want control and because they found validation in this. And that's where they felt better than and bigger than. And now it all has to be it's an even playing field and the proof is in the pudding. And now they cannot leverage that to try to make it seem like they are better than. It's a lot of insecure. This blue thing was covering a lot, was like a Band-Aid of insecurity. And once everybody else got it, they were like, oh my God, oh, why are they on it? They ain't real. Like, girl, why do you care? Yours is real. Move on. Yours is real. Now what? Like, why are you so focused? But anyway, let's take a couple calls. Oh, child, I gotta go. So I got a couple minutes, and then I gotta get out of here. Oh, I really do. I gotta go to my little class. So we're gonna take a couple. So get in here, and get in here quick. Like, girl. But it's just people don't want other people to have stuff because they want to just be able to look down and, you know, do weird stuff. And my thing is, if you confident, if you that girl, it shouldn't even faze you. Like, girl, why are you so mad? Oh my God, I didn't do Meg. Oh my God. Okay, so I gotta do Meg and I'm not gonna do no calls. I gotta do Meg. Thank you. I didn't do Meg. Okay. My God, I forgot about Meg. I got to do Meg. Okay, boom. Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion. How could I forget? We might have to do the calls later. Megan Thee Stallion. So she performed at the AT&T Block Party March Madness Festival. Let's be very clear. Megan Thee Stallion.
Now, press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
Hold on. Hold on.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so Megan Thee Stallion.
Blog Talk Radio.
Megan Thee Stallion. First of all, let's just start here. Let's just be real. This is not all Meg's hair. The top part is all of this. I don't know if you guys can see my my mouse, but everything underneath the glasses and down is not hers, in my opinion. It's definitely way longer in the back. And during the concert, you can tell the difference between the human hair and the yaki. That's not her hair. Stop playing. But she looked good. And Megan Thee Stallion is ready for a tour, in my opinion. This woman did an hour set, did not perform all of her catalog. There was a lot of songs that I feel like she should have performed that she didn't. But I don't even think I've seen her take a drink of water. Megan Thee Stallion, and she did not leave the stage. She connected with her fans. She's a great performer. Megan Thee Stallion looks good. This diet is doing her well. And I was really impressed because I'm like, Megan Thee Stallion is ready to headline her own tour. I feel like she's ready. And this new look, this new PR push where, you know, she's the black girl with the natural hair. She's not addressing anything. She gave Nicki Minaj nothing. She gave the Tory Lane nothing. She just gave happy. I'm here for it. Megan Thee Stallion, and in that booty body, she was dancing. I'm like, good God. This woman, Megan Thee Stallion was, she looks good. Like, Megan Thee Stallion is bad. Like, no shade. She look good. I'm like, okay. She ate, like, Megan Thee Stallion, that's a bad. I sat and watched that whole hour. And it was good. At first, I was like, oh, I'm a little bit bored. But then I was like, you know what? No, she do got bangers. Because I was feeling like, at first, I was like, dang, like, she got songs, but would I be bored after a while? But I just think she had to plan out the right set list. And I love when she brought her fans up there. She had the gay boy up there. He was hitting it, baby. She did her thing. And I think Megan Thee Stallion is ready for a tour and ready to headline her own tour. She did a whole hour set, no break. She had dancers come up, but like, that'd have been Nicki. Nicki would have been backstage for 45 minutes, had Booth playing. Nicki would have came out for 15 minutes doing a and I don't what's the credit for her. You know Nicki. And she'd have rolled all on the ground. Ciao. But Megan Thee Stallion, she ate that. And I was really impressed. And I can't wait to see what she's giving next. Okay. Let me take a couple calls. And let me get into some things. Okay. Okay, let's take a couple. Okay, 9179, you live on the air.
Oh my gosh. Can you hear me, Armon? Hello?
Yes. Hey.
Oh
60 seconds. Make it quick. Let's go.
So much.
Uh-huh.
Yes. You are getting to, we got to get into some things. Chloe, she is being the biggest failure from Beyonce's protege. I'm sorry. Like, I feel like people are giving her a little bit too less smoke. If this was Michael Jackson's protege, they would not be letting her just be coasting like that. What you said about the verification, baby, Beyonce is not worried about no dang on verification. It's the little girl that's worried about verification. Armon, keep on doing what you're doing. I love you, period.
Thank you. Love you too. Thanks for calling. Okay, 5548, you live on the air.
Hey, Boo, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm gonna be real quick. I got my stopwatch on. So, I just want to send a message out to Miss Nunn, Miss Natalie Nunn, baby. It's all cool and dandy now, you know, while you're up, but one day you're gonna hit like 60, 70, 75, and you're gonna look around and you're not gonna have anybody around you because you was doing F stuff in your 30s and 40s. So, I just want everybody to take that message because it's cute now, but at the end of life, it's not so cute when you look around and you're lonely. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you. Wow, that was heavy. Okay, 3225, you're live on the air.
Hi, Armon. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on? Talk to me. But you get long-winded, so make it quick.
No, when you were talking about the verification check, I actually agree with you on that because it kind of reminded me of, like, do you remember when, like, Michael Kors and Coach was really popular? Mm-hmm. Everybody had, like, a lot of celebrities had it. And then once it became, like, everybody had it, specifically black people were able to get Coach and Michael Kors, it kind of, like, it wasn't as big of a deal now. Now it's, like, bottom tier. It's not seen as, like, a big deal. And I just feel like that's always, celebrity things are always, you know, supposed to be exclusive. But I do agree with you on, like, the whole thing of, like, it's good to have verifications and 1 million followers, but it's about once the dust settles, what can you stand for? Like, yes, Beyonce has, you know, the check. Nicki, CardI, they all have the check, but, like, they're actually celebrities. They're entertainers. They have fans. Yes. So it is more than just the check. And I do agree that it is the D-listers and the C-listers who, you know, what is that, the 2 seconds degree of separation from them and you, where they think, oh, I have the check, but it's like, what do you have after that?
Yes.
So I do agree. But
yes. Thanks, boo. Okay, we'll do one more and I'm out of here. Okay, 3476, you're live on the air.
Okay, hey, Armon.
Hey,
so
but you get, hold on, because you get long-winded too. Quick.
Okay, Megan looks really good. Shout out to the more coarsely textured extensions. Love to see it. About the verification badge, the outrage is really due to the assumption of some that it's going to diminish the integrity of its exclusivity, which may or may not be true. However, to be devil's advocate, for that same reason, do you not agree that it removes the value in what the badge means? So for your reasons of wanting it, you feel like some people don't read your message unless you have a verification badge. Now that it's being made accessible to anyone willing to pay for it, would you say that still might be, that might change?
So that will change. I'm not gonna lie. So that will change. But if they change the color, then the value then in that retrospect goes up. But the verification badge is still necessary because you're verifying your identity. I can't tell you how many times people are like, there's a page trying to be you and trying to run contests, and I have to say report. But to your point, yes. A lot of people will just be like, oh, girl, this is just a paid I'm not going to lie. They'll be like, okay, this is a paid. This is not a celebrity account, whatever. Yes, that is true. Mm-hmm. So it will, in certain people's minds, yes, it will diminish the value a little bit. It will. But if you hold everyone's value in a sticker, then that says a lot about you too, though, to a certain degree. And all my value,
I got you.
and I feel like if you're one of those people that already had the sticker or whatever, and you got it naturally, whatever, your value, after that, your value should not be held in that sticker or your validation.
Yes. And again, I brought up that point just to be devil's advocate. I do like the fact that it removes the access, the inequality and the accessibility of, having the badge. Last thing I want to say is the people that are the most outraged about it are the ones who needed the badge to validate them versus the ones who genuinely aren't bothered. Speaking to your point about the stars who are really not worried about it at all. So, it's all about how you look at it. Love you, Armon. Yeah. Talk to you later.
Thanks, Boo. All right, so we're going to wrap it up right there. I love you all. I just got to go because I'm going to be in traffic, child.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Okay, this was fun. I appreciate it getting into some things with you all. I love you all. Subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on, my Twitter's not on right now, but subscribe to this YouTube channel. I love you all. We'll get into some things later. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep that same energy, and I will see you soon.
Thanks for listening. Keep that same energy, and we'll see you soon.